So something very interesting is happening with Bitcoin mining in relation to where it's being mined and who is mining it with consideration to China versus the USA. So we're going to look at this interactive chart and I'm going to hit play on this in a second. Now the link to this article from Financial Times is going to be in the description below, but just to preface this a bit, we're going to look at the first bit of this article. So the US did overtake China as the world's largest source of Bitcoin mining 2 months, okay, 2 months after Beijing banned crypto mining. Now, China's share of the global hash rate, which is the computational power required to create Bitcoin, actually fell from 44% to zero between May and July. That means 44% of all Bitcoin mining hash rate power was coming from China, and that is massive. So, the Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance actually published this chart, the interactive chart that we are about to look at, and the country has accounted for 3/4 of the global hash rate in 2019. So, the hash rate power coming from China was absolutely massive, but the US does seem to be overtaking that and actually scaling to make up for the hash rate power loss. Now, we have to remember that the Bitcoin halving had just happened. So that computational power was actually producing more, if you think about the terms that there was less to be mined than it was before. So the US share of the global hash rate increased from 17%, and that's 17% of all global hash rate, to 35% in August, while Kazakhstan rose to 10% to 18% in the same period. So Kazakhstan gained 8%, and the USA has gained 18%, which is absolutely huge. So China's State Council or Cabinet banned cryptocurrency mining and trading in May, citing environmental and financial concerns, and this would be the same reason that Elon Musk and Tesla momentarily stopped accepting Bitcoin as payment because of the environmental concerns that Bitcoin mining was creating. The decision prompted an exodus of miners in search of cheap energy and crypto-friendly politicians. So this is going to affect the actual political structure of China, of Beijing, and of certain countries. China's Bitcoin mining ban resulted in the Great Mining Migration, said Sam Tabar, Chief Strategy Officer at Bit Digital, which is a New York-based Bitcoin miner. The company suspended its operations in China, which had been winding down already since October 2020 after the prohibition. So we're going to look at this chart right here, and I'm going to press play. Now you can see the US was fourth under Russia and general other. Now other would be people using a VPN or a proxy to produce the hash rate. You can see China at one point there had 67% of the monthly hash rate. And we can see here December of 2020 to February 2021, the US just completely overtakes it here, leading to August of 2021, where 35.4% of all hash rate was coming from the US. And you can see Kazakhstan slowly rising down there, actually going up into the spot where the US was when we started this chart. So how does this affect everything? How do you think this affects everything from political to world currency standpoints? And do you believe that as more countries start to actually adopt Bitcoin as a main currency, how do you think that is going to affect everything? So leave that in the comments below. I'd love to start a discussion, and I hope to see you guys on the next live stream.